Oh, and okay, deep breaths. I know you might think I'm weird for saying this, but huh? I like to think we're already friends, but well, I'd like if you and me, Estelle, if we become something more. What? Welcome back to Commentary. I am Ari, and this is The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky, second chapter. Let's continue where we last left off. Whoa. Ay, DDoS. That was one heck of a trip. If it's much further, I think my legs are gonna pop off. Well, you can relax now. This is the lowest floor of the sealed area. Wait, really? Ah, thank the goddess. If you told me we were only halfway down, I think I'd be floating off to meet her right about now. Really, Father Kevin, you're being a little too humble. I can tell you're extremely well trained for a priest. If you were not, I doubt you could do the job you do. Ah, sing! Read like a book, a children's book at that. Well, it's no big if you figure it out. We're close to the von Auslese family anyway. Wait, von Auslese? That's German. That's straight up German. Okay, so how do I translate that though? Von is like off, but Auslese is like when you select something, when you sort stuff out. Yeah, so I don't know. This is kind of weird for a name. Oh, speaking of my job. That thing the mayor of Rouen had? Ah, the Cronus Rod? In accordance with our pact, it's being kept safely secured using the prescribed methods. We can hand it off to you whenever you wish. Perfect, thanks. Wait, Father Kevin is way farther up... no, further up in the hierarchy than I thought. Like, he sounded like he's like at the bottom, but he seems to be pretty close to the top. Like, if they're just giving him an artifact. So, anyway, the thing we discussed earlier. Mind showing it to me? It's down here, right? Yes, follow me. Like, they're touring him around like he's like... I don't know. Oh yeah, we broke that thing. Pretty sure we fought it in the first game and broke it. Well now, would you look at this? I imagine even the church will have difficulty deciding what to do with this, yes? This sort of artifact isn't so much big as it is a gargantuan. You mind if I take a closer look? As you like. The Queen has given her permission. Please, if you understand any of this, share your thoughts. So this is the Ring Guardian. That wasn't a report, huh? It's kinda similar to the archaism? I think, yeah. Excavated in Calvert, but... I wish I could have seen it moving. And this? This thing's an artifact from the last years of the ancient Zemurian civilization, which makes it at least 1,200 years old. It's clearly the core of the structure, but there's no clear indication as to what it actually does. Analysis of artifacts seems to be impossible with modern tools. They work on the same principle and energy as an orbment, but the internal structure is entirely different from an orbment's. That's what Professor Russell told us, at least. The church refers to these as gifts from the goddess given too early. And over there is... So, just after the black orbment you called the gospel was used. Oh, wait, wasn't it the gospel plan or something that they just mentioned, like the villains? And so, Enforcer number 0, Campanella the Fool, enters the audience. Well, Wiseman, I shall enjoy watching the Angus Gospel's plan unfold to the very end. Gospel plan, huh? Interesting. All the giant pillars that were in here were set into the floor? Yes, all 4 pillars set into the floor like this one. Even 2 months later, we're not even sure what it means, if anything. Okay, so a seal on the aureole, a gospel was used. And then the device in here spoke of device towers and a second barrier. I think I'm starting to see what kind of system is at work here. System? What system? There's nothing else here. Ah, well, call it gut instinct at this point, but I think this was some sort of gate. Gate? Bingo! Call it a gate on the trail that leads to the goddess's treasure. And the thing that opens it is a black key called the gospel. If you think about it like that, the aureole, being owl, makes a lot more sense. But where's this trail of yours then? This is the lowest floor. Wait, trails? The game is called Trails in the Sky. According to the professor, the ruins extended no further. I think a little less literally. It's not a trail you see with your eyes or normally walk. It could be the septium veins that run through the earth, or maybe it's some route that we can't even imagine. But that's where we'll find a clue that will lead to the aureole. Chapter 1: Sneaking Shadows. Yes, let's dive into chapter 1. Man, we're already like a few episodes in, like I think like 4 or something. God damn. Does not look like Estelle. Where is she? Come on, Estelle. There they are. Alright. Phew. Being on an airship for over half a day is kind of tiring, huh? I know how to stretch our legs, though. Let's go report the completion of our training and duty readiness. Estelle? Hello? Oh, yeah. You're right, we should go and say hi to Elnan. Hey, are you... Estelle, you've got a case of nerves, don't ya? Yeah, I do. I don't know why either. I didn't feel this way at all before I went back to train. But now... Somehow, thinking that I'm really going to be a full bracer now is making me really, really antsy. I get it. You're trembling with excitement, I bet. Excitement? Huh? You've grown way, way stronger over this past month, Estelle. It's not just in, like, the whacking stuff with a stick department. You're more knowledgeable, careful, and you make better judgments. And now you're about to start hunting down the mystery creepos who want to doom us all or whatever. And you're gonna bring Joshua back. I bet all of that is just now sinking in for you. Huh. Yeah, when you put it that way, that is how I'm feeling. I'm such a dimwit. It's like a mountain climber. I'm like a mountain climber who didn't even bother looking up at how big the mountain before her is. Having second thoughts about climbing it? No way. If anything, I'm even more fired up now than I used to be. No matter how big the mountain is, you can only climb it one step at a time anyway. Even if I have to crawl, I'll reach the top no matter what. That's more like it. Okay, are we gonna head over to the guild? Let's go. Oh, it was so cute. I'm kinda sad that we did not have the first game, that I did not play it, but I played it years before I made this channel, so created this channel, sorry. The German came through. Anyway. Yeah, because like how Estelle fell for Joshua, how she realized that she fell for him was really cute to watch. And I'm kind of missing that now. I wish I could have seen it again. I just kind of want to go back, you know? Like if this was definitely if this was a series that I would have recorded, I would have just gone back to the episodes and watched it. Or and I guess it's not that much of my about my reactions actually. Like my reactions probably would have just been like "oh" all the time, but you know, I really like Estelle's growth and the development of her and Joshua, and I'm so pumped to see them back soon in like I don't know 10 episodes or so. I don't know. I hope that it will not be too long, but I suspect we will go half the game without him. Anyway. Back to the story. We need to get to Joshua, after all. I see. The both of you have done very well. Well then, here's your reward, based on your performance during training. Huh? We get paid for training? Not that I complain, but are you sure? Naturally. This is part of your job, after all. It won't be a problem, as long as you put your new skills to good use for the guild. Right, I'll do my best. Alright, so we got received payment for general training. We got 850, I think, in the bottom left. Oh, for the first job, we got a little bit, and like, oh, we got 16 BP now. Payment 2,000, and gained BP 2. I think we had 2, and now we got 14. Rank advancement to Senior Bracer G+. Alright. Received silver chain accessory as a perk. It does seem like you two had quite a fulfilling training period. You even carry yourself differently. It was. I learned a lot. If I ever get the chance, I'd love to go again. I'm glad to hear it. Speaking of which, Kurt and the others remain at the training grounds, correct? Yeah. Karna and Grant are doing some expert level stuff, I think. They said they won't be back for a while. I think I get what Elna is poking at, though. The guild's down 3 full skilled bracers now. We're gonna be really busy from now on. And on top of that, Cassius is still devoting all his time to the military, right? Oh yeah. If I remember right, he's currently working out of Leyston Fortress. Cassius Brigadier General Bright has been welcomed back into the army and is now the head of military command. He's essentially the head of Her Majesty's Royal Army at this point. What? He's the head of the army now? I thought General Morgan had that position. As I understand it, that was the original idea, but Morgan himself proposed giving Cassius full reign. He seems to be entrusting the future of the army to your father, Estelle. The future? Entrusted to Dad? Well, we're doomed then. Well, I can see Cassius being given that much responsibility, you know? That's gonna mean we're down our S-rank hero too, though. I think it's safe to say we'll have plenty of support from the military from now on. However, at the same time, we have new threats to concern ourselves with. Huh? Right, you mean the society. Did they start to do stuff while we're away? No, they've done nothing obvious, but that is admittedly how they work. What has happened are several strange occurrences over the past month. One example would be the changes in the wild beasts and monsters in various regions. The monsters have changed? Do you mind defining change, Elnan? I hope it isn't what I think it is. They got stronger? To start with, heretofore undocumented types of monsters are showing up all over the country. Even the existing monsters have become far more vicious and powerful. Travel has become significantly more dangerous, and no one has been able to put forward an explanation as to why this is happening. So every beastie out there is nasty at just cause. Oh man. That's definitely the society's doing. They're trying to turn us all into monster kibble. Calm yourself, Annalise. We still don't have enough evidence to be certain of anything. We do know one thing, though. Things definitely began happening after the Queen's birthday celebrations. That we know for certain. The first reports came in practically the day after. Oh crap. Don't look so glum. We've actually been formulating a response of sorts. And I'd very much like the two of you to be part of it. Response? Ah, you two are here already? I wanted to meet you at the port. Shara! Oh, I was faster than Annalise. And Agatha too. This is a surprise. Welcome back, you two. It's good to see you. You two got back sooner than I thought. I'm really happy to see you too, Shara. And Agatha, hi, it's been a while, huh? Yeah, I think the last time we saw each other was during the Queen's birthday shindig? The old man told me about Joshua, you know. I heard you were pretty broken up over it, but you seem back on your feet already, yeah? Yeah, mostly. More important, though, why are you two here? Good question. I should get a camera. It's like we're seeing a king penguin. Oh, really? It isn't that rare, you two? Gotta admit, we don't work together that often, Sherazade. Actually, Sherazade and Agatha are here to begin a special mission. I asked them to come here today for a specific reason. A mission? Indeed, they will be tasked with investigating the Society of Ouroboros. What? Wait, like chasing down their agents and stuff? Isn't that dangerous? I wish it was that exciting. Investigating might be a little too specific, though. We're barely even certain the society exists at this point, you realize, despite what Cassius says. We're gonna be wandering all across Liberl, keeping an eye out for anything resembling a secret society bent on world domination. This is probably not gonna be the most exciting job ever, is the point. Oh, I get it. I guess groping around in the dark is the best we can do right now, huh? So, I'm guessing you want us to tag along? Yes, I'd like to assign the two of you to assist Sherazade and Agatha. The plan is to have Shara and Agatha investigate different areas separately. I would like for them to have a partner, though, just in case the society really is dangerous as we think. Okay, so one of us helps Shara, and the other helps Agatha? Exactly. Are you willing to assist? You bet we are! I was going to look for the society on my own anyway, so this is perfect. I want to help too. And there's no way I can just sit around when there's suspicious stuff going on. Thank you, I'm glad we have to help. Well then, the one remaining hurdle would be team formation. I would be fine with either of you, really. We all know each other, basically. You two figure out how it will work out best. Of course you have to push the decision onto us. What do you think, Annalise? How should we do this? Well, this might be kind of responsible of me, but I think it might be best if you decide, Estelle. What? You've only been a full bracer for a little while, right? You probably haven't found your style as a bracer yet. So how about using this as a chance to see what kind of bracer you want to be? Annalise? Well, well, look at you, Annalise. When did you learn to talk like a professional? Leave it to me. Either way, girl's got a point. Sarah and I are the same rank, but the ways we fight are different. I barely use arts except for support once in a while. I focus more on cutting things down with a sword. And I emphasize on speed, the range of my whip, and orbital arts. You can't really go wrong with either of us, I think. Keep in mind that being a bracer involves much more than just fighting, though. Think hard and choose the partner you think matches you best. Can I actually choose? Well, then I'll... I can actually choose! Oh my god, okay, I have to think about this, because I like Shara, but maybe Agatha is the better fit for me in combat. I mean, I also like Agatha, but I think Shara would be the more fun sidekick. I mean, I'm the sidekick to whoever I pick, but we're the main character. So.
20 minutes later.
The council has decided. I'm gonna pick Agatha, actually, because I kind of liked him in the first game. I mean, I like Shara a lot, but I think the thing is, like, I've seen a lot of Shara in the first game, and I liked her a lot, but I did not see a lot of Agatha, and I still liked him. And I want to see more of him. Also, I think his fighting style probably adds well to mine, because I'm a caster, and he's, like, I suppose tanky if he goes in close combat, I hope. So he can be the caster to my healer. And wait, no, he can be the tank to my healer. Also, I've read the tip online. Actually, most people recommend picking him for whatever reasons. But also some reasons that were brought up actually are that there's apparently gender-locked gear, and this makes it easier to manage in the early game. So that also sounds good. Yeah, overall, I think most points speak for Agatha. Like, Shara is more like if you like her character, if you simply like her character more. So I'm gonna pick Agatha actually, even though I think that's for Estelle personally is like an odd choice. Also, it's kind of lame to have your mentor always around, right? Like, I don't want to be clingy to my mentor, to my old mentor from the first game. She was like the mentor for the whole game. And I want to like grow past my past self. So I need to spend time away from my mentor and grow on my own. So yeah, Agatha it is. I'll pick Agatha. Huh, alright then. Just keep in mind you're full bracer now. I ain't gonna go easy on you. Hope you're ready. Yeah, I know. I kinda thought you might say something much like that. Oh, lag in the game. What? Come on now. Starting off with an argument is probably not the best way to begin this trip. Yeah, but he's kind of funny in the way, like that they don't click. I hope they will bond and grow together. And I think they will. But it's kind of funny that they're not on that good of a standing right now. Anyway, that will make Annalise and me the other team. I'm looking forward to seeing how your training turned out. Heck yeah! Feels like forever since we worked together, Shara. Yeah, that's cute too. Like, they can work together again. So, with that out of the way, the next step is figuring out how we're gonna wander the country looking for shadows. Any thoughts, Elaine? Wait, Elnan, sorry. Possibly. I would suggest beginning by going to help the regions with the busiest branches. In fact, I just received pleas for aid from Ruan and Roland branches today. Rather desperate sounding ones at that. That sounds just lovely. I suppose I have been away from Roland for far too long. I'd best go to help Aina. Yeah, I think that's for the best. It's been a while since I've seen Aina too. This will be fun. We'll head to Ruan then. You're cool with that, right, Estelle? Of course. Man, I wonder how everyone in Ruan is doing. I'll contact the branches ahead of your arrival. Be careful, everyone. Okay, we'll get a bit of an early start then. Estelle, you've just gotten back too. I'm sorry we couldn't spend more time together. Me too. It sounds like Aina and Roland really need some help too, though. Be sure to say hi to everyone for me. You got it. Estelle, I'm sure you're fine, but don't fret yourself to loose ends, alright? Shara? My tarot tells me that the bond between you and Joshua has not been severed yet. So, don't worry. Believe in your connection to him. Follow it and your trail will be clear. I know it. Yeah. Thanks, Shara. I feel a lot braver now. Come on now, don't make that face. You're full brace, I remember. Be proud of yourself. Right, I am. So, Estelle, guess this is goodbye for now then. Annalise, thanks for going with me on my training. Shara asked you to come along with me, right? I've been found out like a pie thief in the night. What is that for a proverb? Shara said having someone who didn't know Joshua too well around would help you sort out your feelings. So yeah, she asked me. I thought so. What the? Don't tell her everything! Hey, what's wrong with being upfront at this point, right? But the real truth is, it wasn't just that. I did want to train myself too. And I really do think I learned a lot by training with you, Estelle. So I've got to say it too. Thank you. Annalise? Oh, and, okay, deep breaths. I know you might think I'm weird for saying this, but... Huh? I, like to think we're already friends, but, well... I'd like if you and me, Estelle, if we become something more. What? What? Are you saying what I think you're saying? No, don't try to stop me, Shara. I'm serious. I'm absolutely sure about this. Serious? Oh my. Really? Right here in public? You have got to be freaking kidding me. I don't think that it's happening what you think it's happening, but okay. Well, I know I'm a couple years older than you, Estelle, but we've totally spent about the same amount of time in the guild. And you know what? Age doesn't matter when it comes to something like this. So, what do you think? I mean, I'm really happy and I think my heart is racing out of my chest, but this is kind of a surprise to say the least. Besides, there's Joshua and there's kind of some issues on a couple fronts, or more than a couple, or rather, I don't, Joshua? What does he have to do with this? And what problems would there be on a couple fronts if we become rivals? Rivals? That was she was. I mean, I knew she wasn't talking about confessing, but rivals? That's how you put it? Oh my god, I was not expecting rivals at all. Rivals? Yeah. We're about the same age, about equal in skill level. I thought it would help us both try to reach even higher, but you don't actually like the idea, do you? That's what you meant, okay. As unpredictable as always, I see. Not quite the punchline I was expecting. Punchline? Well, if that's what you meant, alright then. I, Estelle Bright, hereby recognize you as my rival, Annalise Elfeed. Consider the gauntlet thrown, in your face even. Sweet! Alright, step 1, a race to see which one of us can reach Agatha and Shara's level first. Bring it on, Sword Brain. I leave you eating my bracer point dust. Oh boy. I do believe we are in some amount of peril, my good Mr. Krosner. Seriously. Nothing's scarier than a couple kids charging straight ahead. This is the final boarding call for Celica, bound for Roland. Wait, am I always reading Celica, but it's actually Cecilia? Oh, I'm so sorry. I guess Fire Emblem Engage has been on my mind. I'm probably gonna pick it up soon again. All passengers, please embark immediately. Wait, that's a woman's voice. Doesn't matter. That's us, I'm afraid. Well done, you two. Stay safe. We'll contact you through the guild should we find anything. Keep in touch with us as well. Will do. See you, Annalise. Shara, stay safe. Yeah, good luck, Estelle. I love these animations. They make everything so vibrant and alive. Like, even the character's head's turned.